hand mic, you guys.
Yes!
Anyway, I want to introduce myself again. My name is Ezra Weiss. I am fortunate to be the director, the voice director for all of the Zag Hero properties. So give it up for me! Thank you, which means I'm also voice direct on Miraculous Ladybug. And we've got so much special stuff for you guys here. We're going to bring out some of our... Who's up first? Let me see. Who's up first? All right, a producer on Miraculous Ladybug. Ladies and gentlemen, Kevin Marciano, give it up. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and our brand manager for all of our Zag properties, who does an amazing job, like making sure stuff like this happens. Fan art on a t-shirt that you can buy at these conventions. Your fan art, you guys. Give it up for Andre Lake-Meyer. Come on. Always be plugging. And now who do we have next? Who is, all right, you guys might recognize her as the voice of Marinette. Ladybug. Give a big, warm Comic-Con welcome to Christina V. You guys, this is a first for Miraculous Ladybug globally. We have never had this voice actor at a panel, and we are ridiculously overwhelmed and excited to welcome him out. I want you to make so much noise for his first time at a Miraculous Ladybug panel. Oh, you know him as voicing Adrian and... Everybody loves her because she's the most famous, most popular plushie that we sell out there. And Marinette would not be Ladybug if it was not for her voice. Give it up who voices Tiki, Miss Mela Levy. Don't worry about it. It's her Willy Wonka entrance. It's just her Willy Wonka entrance. She'll do a cartwheel real soon. You know how it is. And ladies and gentlemen, also very excited because if we're going to have Tiki, we need to make sure that as a Kwame, she's not left alone, because some people are already pairing her up with this other Kwame. There you go. We got some love right there. Ladies and gentlemen, the voice of Plague. There's a distinct smell of camembert in the air all of a sudden. Can you smell it? No, put your shoes back on. Ladies and gentlemen, this evil bad guy, with the darkest, purplest tones, not only in his clothing, but also in his voice, knows how to turn anyone whose feelings go south into one of his akumatized villains. Give it up for the very evil voice of Hawkmoth, Mr. Did anybody see the Christmas episode? Still singing some of those songs? Yes, you are. And we are very, very fortunate. Not only is he a regular cast member, but he was also one of our very special, important voices in the episode that we showed as a Christmas special. You know him as the voice of Mayor Bourgeois and Santa Claus. Give it up for Mr. Joe Achman. And ladies and gentlemen, this entire panel with all of the love from all of the Miraculous, not only in this room but globally, would not happen if it was not for this one man who has this incredible vision and immensely good looks. Give it up for a very big Comic-Con welcome here today for Mr. Jeremy Zag! Jeremy, why don't you say hello to the people?
Because I don't have any
Here.
Hello!
Oh! Hello. great. Well, you'll have to, either you can share the microphone with me, which I certainly don't mind. You can't, you want to sing a little bit? We're going to sing a little bit? Miraculous. Hold on, wait a second, Jeremy, hold on. Jeremy told me in the green room before we came out here, he said, I bet this audience doesn't know the Miraculous theme song. And I said that you do not know the Miraculous because they know the theme song. On the count of 3, can we prove just a little bit? We'll do the first verse, ready? We'll do the chorus. We'll do the Miraculous. Okay, ready? Here we go. In 3, 2, 1.
Miraculous, simply the best.
Can you hear it?
Up to the chest when things go wrong. Miraculous, yeah. So strong, miraculous,
amazing. All right, let's go. We got so much to do. All right, so we wanted to welcome you. Here you are. You're welcome. Give it up for our panelists one more time. Isn't it great? All right, and we of course want to thank all of the fans that are here in this room for being you. If you look up here on the slide, you might be seeing some of the people who are incredible cosplayers, who have got great Instagram accounts, who've got great Tumblr accounts, Etsy accounts, who you see their art on Amino, or you get to watch them on their YouTube channel. We praise them. You know, we're starting off today's panel by praising our fan base because you guys are miraculous. It is for sure, and we appreciate and we thank you. Give yourselves a big round of applause for seeing that. All right. So, what have you guys been waiting for? Season 2! Jeremy, do you hear it? They've been waiting for season 2. You don't trust it?
Actually, I watched a lot of episodes of season 2.
Already you saw them?
A lot.
We want to see them, right guys?
Yeah!
That's not fair for you to tell us. What happens? Does Adrian kiss Marinette? Does Cat Noir kiss Ladybug? Does Nino kiss Alia? Will you tell us?
You will know in December.
Oh! Wait a minute, we don't know when? December, all on Netflix, you guys. All of season 2. Season 2 on Netflix, December 2017. We are very excited about that. Finally. You guys, listen. As long as you think it is, it's not nearly as long as season 3 of Rick and Morty. So look, if you're like, Rob, we're waiting a long time for season 2, back off, pump the brakes. We are hustling this out faster than Rick and Morty, okay? So let's give a big round of applause for their hard work together. All right, now, we want to bring the room down to a silent hush. Let me hear you go hush. Sweet. We have a very special message for you guys from France. So take a look up here at your monitor. You may recognize this bearded man.
Hi guys, it's Thomas. Sorry I can be with you this year at the Comic-Con, but as you can see, I'm still here in France with Manu, my editor, and we're currently working on the new episodes. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to come and spend time with you. We're currently working on. Oh, what's this? Yeah, we're editing this episode, so I hope you will enjoy it. And thank you very much for your support.
Really that adorable.
Yeah, I can tell you guys, I'm just coming back from France. They are working day and night for you to delivering a huge show. Because we really wanted to bring the next season to another level of what season 1 was. And you will see it's kind of spectacular, really.
You guys get that? It's going to be spectacular. Jeremy just came back last night from France. That's how this man has been.
For you.
For you guys. For this All right, so now we have some something very special. It's been kind of a secret, but it's kind of been leaked out a little bit. What we're going to do for you guys, I know you're so hungry for season 2, and we want to feed you. So here's what we are going to do. Since we have so many of our voice cast actors here, and we have a script, and we have Jeremy's approval, we are going to read the script of season 2 that is called Troublemaker, or in French, it's pronounced
Insaisissable.
See? That's how it is. Do you guys want to hear a little bit of a season 2 episode? All right, so here's what we got to do now. There are some characters that are not here today. For instance, we don't have, in this episode, we have Marinette's parents. What's Marinette's dad's name?
Tom.
We don't have Tom here. Actually, Tom is in France. He's celebrating his birthday. So the actor Tom, Christopher Smith, he is gone right now. But we do have one person who can come up here and play the role of Tom. His name is Ed. I found him in line. And not only was he so recognizable because of his costume, I thought it would be appropriate since Max Middleman is here. And you guys will see why in a moment. Ed, would you mind coming up here to the top of our panel? There he is. He's over there. Give Ed a big round of applause. Here comes One Punch Man. That's here you go. That's your script, sir. All right.
Hey, Saitama.
For those of you who follow any anime, Max Middleman is also the voice of One Punch Man. No big deal. Who cares? Who cares? We also have somebody who I found online who I thought would make the most beautiful Sabine, since Sabine could not be here, the voice actress Felice Sampler who voices Sabine. But we did find someone in line who looked so beautiful, and boy, I cannot wait to see what her children will look like in the future with her husband. You guys know her by how she is cosplaying herself, but let's bring her up here in a minute. Shelby, where are you, Shelby? Right, there you are. Come on, Shelby, give her a round of applause. She's cosplaying as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. So I figured we'd pick somebody French, like Belle from Beauty and the Beast. I put a lot of effort into this, you guys. Appreciation. Look at how sweet she looks, too. You look amazing. There you go. Fantastic. Now, and in fact, someone in this room may be that person right now, so just hold off, because I looked and I looked, I didn't find, but what I found was ridiculous and so amazing. And I want to bring up this person who's going to read the character of Alia, who's voiced by Carrie Kiernan, who cannot be here today. But I did find somebody whose cosplay is on point for the Miraculous fandom. Her name is Melinda. Melinda, stand up and get over here, because you know there's Volpina. You saw her in line. She looks amazing. All right. Here you guys go. Here are your scripts. Take your scripts, pass them down. Everybody gets one. Hurry up, Volpina. You're faster than that. Look at you. You're a fox. And when I say you're a fox, I mean the animal, although you're probably very good looking. I'm married and not looking. Okay, here we go. Troublemaker, ladies and gentlemen. This is like a really big spoiler for you guys. Right? It's huge.
Should we really do it?
We really shouldn't.
Now, who wants to do it? Put your fingers up. Okay, now it's not a spoil. You asked for.
Yes, you're being spoiled now. Now, for those of you, do you guys remember the character Jagged Stone? Jagged Stone, who is voiced by the great actor Lex Lang, is going to be voiced by the amazing actor Mr. Keith Silverstein, who is also Hawkmoth. And, I don't know if you know this, but Hawkmoth has a personal assistant. Her name is Penny. Penny is actually voiced by Miss Mela Lee. So she is also playing Penny as well as Tiki. She also was akumatized in the very first episode we ever recorded. Do you remember that, Mela?
I do.
Who were you?
Stormy weather.
All right, so for the very first sneak peek of season 2, it's another akumatized character that Mela gets to voice. Give her a big round of applause. Here we go. We are in the Grand Paris Hotel. Penny Rollings and Jagged Stone's devoted assistant is standing in the doorway of the rock star's luxurious hotel suite. She holds her phone up against her ear while she speaks to the butler.
Yeah, Mr. Stone would like his breakfast brought to him on the back of a bear. Could you arrange for that, please?
We will see what I can do. Miss Penny, will that be all? The person on the other end of the phone line now speaks to Penny, and she gestures to the butler with her hand, indicating that she's very sorry, but that she has to attend to the call. And she answers the person.
Yes, a red-eye flight would be preferable. Jagged's crocodile fang hates flying in the daytime.
And while she's speaking on the phone, with the butler still waiting, Jagged's producer, Bob, bursts into the room. All right, Mayor, yes, who's going to be Bob?
I'll do it.
Do it.
Penny, I found the perfect way to market his new album. He's going to be a guest on a reality TV show.
Oh, I really don't think Jagged will be okay with that. No, I wasn't talking to you. Please confirm that flight.
Bob is already dashing towards the living room area of the suite. Penny gestures to the butler that he's free to leave.
Okay, thanks a lot. I'll call you back. Wait, Bob, wait!
Penny hangs up and she closes the door behind the butler and runs after Bob. By the time that she enters the room, Bob is already there with Jagged, the singer, and he turns to speak to her.
Penny, did you remember to order those macaroons for Fang?
Of course I did. I'm taking care of that right now, Jagged.
Penny takes out her pen and she clicks the button to extend the tip, and she writes Jagged's request down on the notebook, and Bob turns to Jagged and he looks very impatient.
Your album's going to go platinum and wait till you find out how.
Penny hurries to try and find out and catch up with the butler, but he's already nowhere in sight in the corridor. Instead, she runs into Mr. Bourgeois, the hotel owner, who also happens to be the mayor. And he looks pretty mad, and at the same time, scared of the crocodile that belongs to Jagged Stone, keeping a short distance from him.
I'm bringing your crocodile back, Miss Penny.
Jagged Stone's croc Fang is behind him.
I had to lure him all the way here with jam. The floors are in a horrible state. I've also received a barrage of complaints from terrified guests. I'm sorry, but you cannot allow your crocodile to just roam around the hotel by itself.
Penny brings Fang inside the suite with a reassuring look.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Bourgeois. Don't worry. Mr. Stone will keep Fang on a leash from now on.
Mr. Bourgeois looks like he's about to say something else, but then Penny's phone rings. At that moment, she then hears all the people leaving. Mr. Bourgeois leaves at the door, holding the crocodile's leash. Penny hurries back to Jagged and Bob in the living room area of the suite.
What? You want me to be the guest on Rocker Wants a Wife? There's nothing rock and roll about that show. My fans will never watch it.
Penny looks at Jagged. She hates seeing her rock star all upset like that. So she racks her brain for a solution while answering the phone that's still ringing.
Yes?
Of course they will, Jagged. This is how marketing works these days.
Listen, Bob, I can dig being a guest on a reality show, but it's got to be music to my ears, you know? Quality!
When she hears this, Penny gets an idea, but she has to handle the phone call. Plus, the butler is back now and he's knocking on the door. I'm so sorry, miss, but there were no bears available. Would a pony do instead? Why can't I get that part? Penny hears Jagged getting mad behind her, and she answers the butler, trying to keep a smile on her face.
A pony is fine. Can you throw an assortment of macaroons in too, please? Thanks. No, not you. Don't worry. There won't be any ponies. It's just a crocodile on a plane.
She shuts the door and she hurries back to Jagged and Bob, who are yelling louder and louder.
Deal with it, Jagged. You will be a guest on that show whether you like it or not.
Oh, yeah? And how are you going to make me do that?
I have to call you back.
Penny leans towards Jagged and she whispers something in his ear, and Bob watches skeptically. Jagged's face lightens up.
Of course! That's brilliant! Now that's what I call a rock and roll idea! Penny, you're the best! What would I do without you?
She gives a huge fat kiss on the cheek. Huge fat kiss on the cheek. Huge fat kiss on the... Oh! And Penny has hearts in her eyes. Exterior bakery. We moved to the bakery, guys. So Tom, Sabine, get ready. Come over here. Come on over here. Come on over here. Here we go. The whole crowd of people are gathered outside. That's you guys. Get ready for your line. Marinette's parents got the side of the bakery, and they look ravenously hungry and fans for Jagged, and they start chanting, Jagged!
Jagged! Jagged! Jagged! Jagged!
Perfect, that was enough. We'll use it, we'll save it for the episode. Officer Roger's there too. He's obviously having a hard time keeping the fans back as they try to push through the door. And Alex says...
Welcome to Kids Plus! You're joining us live on a new episode of Fill My Shoes!
Interior of the bakery, close up on Alex, flashing a toothy smile at the camera.
And our guest today is the one and only Jagged Stone, filling the shoes of a baker!
The camera pulls back to reveal that Jagged Stone standing behind the bakery worktop, moistening a baguette with a brush. Jagged gives the camera a little wave.
Yeah, rockers!
Marinette's dad, Tom, is standing beside him, looking super tense.
And a big thanks to Tom Dupain for having us here in his bakery. The best in Paris, I might add.
Hello.
Excellent, Ed. High up, dude. One punch man, one line, done. Marinette and her mom, Sabine, are now off to the side, and the cameras are watching. Alia and Bob are there too. Alia.
Thanks for the VIP access, girl.
Sure thing. What are BFFs for?
My Jagged blog's gonna rock with these exclusive pics.
Is there anything you like that doesn't have its own blog?
The two girls are both beaming happily as Sabine looks worried, and she turns to Marinette.
I'm not sure it was such a good idea to let them film the show here, sweetie.
Of course it was, Mom. Jagged asked specifically to come here. You realize how good this is going to be for the bakery? And Dad's going to become an instant celebrity.
Well, for a celebrity, he looks pretty nervous.
Look real nervous. Don't move up here, Ed. Look super nervous. Excellent. Very nice. Sabine and Marinette smile knowingly at each other. Tom tries to give Jagged instructions, but the rock star refuses to listen.
Make sure you don't put too much water on the baguette, or it'll get soggy.
Oh, it's not sticky enough. Tom, I'm just gonna add a bit more.
As he speaks, he tips half of the bowl of water out onto the worktop. He gasps. Ed, you are nailing it. Tom hurriedly stops mopping the water up with a cloth. Meanwhile, out of the shop, Penny is doing her best to keep the freakish fan on a leash while she watches the shoot. She fiddles nervously with the push button of her pen throughout.
Calm down, Fan.
Marinette notices how nervous Penny is and leans over to speak to her.
Are you okay, Miss Penny? Yes, it's just, this show was my idea, and Jagged's putting all this trust in me, and I hope everything goes well today.
Back to Alex, Jagged, and Tom.
So, Jagged, how does it feel to fill the baker's shoes today?
Jagged sticks 2 bread rolls on a breadstick, making it look like a little guitar.
It's awesome! Check out this edible guitar I made from scratch! This is so rock and roll!
He mimes playing a tune with his breadstick guitar, knocking everything over in the process. Bowls, culinary brushes, the bread shovels. Tom clears up the mess in his wake, forcing himself to smile into the camera. Smile into the camera. Smile into the camra.
On live.
Oh, you're on a live right now with 1,000 million people watching you. He smiles into the camera.
Flour! Water, yeast in a bowl! This is the baker's rock and roll!
Back to Marinette, Alia, and Penny. Alia pulls out her smartphone to interview Penny, reporter style.
No, I just texted.
Miss Penny, so what's it like working with a star like Jagged? He must seem so cool.
Yes, he's wonderful. I mean, yes, professionally, he's awesome.
Marinette and Alia exchange amused looks. Interior, Adrian's room. Adrian is at home watching the show with Flag.
Since when do you have any interest in cooking?
The show's being shot at Marinette's.
His Kwame is wolfing down a whole loaf of
Camembert!
very noisily. Let's listen to Flag eating. Adrian glances over at him, a bit grossed out.
Ew.
Want some?
No thanks.
You don't know what you're missing.
Adrian goes back to watching the show. We're back at the bakery now. Jagged finishes his song, except now Tom is singing along with him. Ed, get ready. Okay. No, you don't have to sing. He's still intimidated, trying his hardest to follow.
This is the Baker's rock and roll. Come on, Tom. All right.
Jagged suddenly calls out to Marinette.
Yo, Marinette, my favourite little lady, come and rock out with us.
Marinette hesitates, a bit shy, but Alia shoves her. She winds up right beside the rock star.
It's so cool that we get to spend the day together. Marinette's really talented, Alec. She did the artwork for my latest album. She's only in high school.
Wow, impressive.
Marinette, too intimidated to speak.
She made me an awesome pair of glasses. Penny!
Do you guys remember the glasses she made?
Yeah.
Just checking. Caught off guard, Penny hastily starts rummaging around in the bag that she's brought with her to pull out Jagged's Eiffel Tower sunglasses. She gives Fang's leash to Bob to hold and takes the glasses over to Jagged.
Cool, huh?
Jagged high fives Marinette from a distance. There you go.
A true family of artists, and a talented young designer, and a gifted patissier. By the way, what are you going to bake for us now, Tom?
How about some chocolate croissants? Can you grab me a bag of flour, please, dear?
Sure, Dad.
Oh no, Marinette grabs a bag of flour and knocks it all over. Luckily, Tom's used to his daughter's clumsiness, and he catches it before it falls.
Got it. Pour some into the mixing bowl. I'll tell you when to stop.
Jagged and Marinette follow the instructions. Jagged sings.
Pour it into the mixing bowl. I'll tell you when to stop.
Fang wriggles his way away from his master. Bob lets go of the leash. Fang runs over to his master. Marinette so surprised that she drops the bag of flour, pouring the contents all over the singer's hands.
Sorry. So sorry, Jagged.
No sweat, Marinette.
Jagged picks up the bottle of mineral water from the worktop and starts throwing the liquid over his hands. But when he starts to rub his hands together, they get stuck to one another.
This is making me hands all sticky.
Tom and Marinette try to help him unlock his hands. Meanwhile, Fang licks the flour off of his master's shoes. Alex steps in to try and handle the situation.
Making pastries is obviously no piece of cake. That's a pun. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after the commercial break.
And cut! But not really, no. It's continuing. It's the cameraman. And off-screen, Alec picks up the croissant from the tray brought around by Sabine for the crew.
Ooh, don't mind if I do. Thank you, ma'am.
Penny speaks to Tom and Marinette as she walks towards Jagged.
Could you tell me where your restroom is, please?
At the top of the stairs.
Thanks.
Penny heaves a big sigh of relief and leads Jagged towards the stairs, inside Marinette's room. Jagged bursts into Marinette's room, followed by Penny.
Oh, no, wait, this isn't the restroom.
Whoa, this must be Marinette's bedroom. Cool. Hey, there's the sink.
Back to the bakery. While Marinette helps Tom clean up the flour in the bakery, the cameraman calls out to Alec, who is enjoying a croissant with Sabine, Bob, and Fang. Alec, we're back on the air in 30 seconds. Alec looks around.
Where's Jagged?
In the restroom, at the top of the stairs.
Thanks. Follow me. We'll improvise.
Alec and his cameraman run off. Back in Marinette's room, Penny is standing in front of the sink, wetting a towel, but Jagged wanders off like a disobedient child. He marvels at Marinette's creations, and he sees everywhere in Marinette's room, and we note pictures upon pictures of Adrian.
Man, Marinette's got some serious talent.
He stops in front of a poster of himself and he mimics his own posture.
Rock on, Jagged.
We've got to hurry, Jagged.
Yeah, relax, Penny.
Just then, Alec bursts into the room, followed by his cameraman.
And we're back on the air with Jagged Stone filling the shoes of a baker. Let's see how this rock star cleans off all that flour.
Penny is trying to clean the flour off of Jagged, but first, he just can't stay still. This time, he notices a bunch of photos of Adrian on the wall. The cameraman automatically starts filming everything Jagged points out. In this case, all the pictures of Adrian.
There are more photos of this two than of me. I think the baker's daughter's got a little crush.
Back to the bakery. Marinette is still down in the bakery cleaning up. She sees the live footage of what's going on in her bedroom. On the monitor in front of her.
Oh, teenage love is so sweet. Oh, makes me want to write a song.
Back on Marinette, who is freaking out completely. Show us. Back upstairs, in the living room, Tiki emerges from Marinette's purse while she climbs the stairs 4 steps at a time.
Keep calm, Marinette. It's not a big deal. Of course it is, Tiki. This is a major disaster. I told everyone in school to watch today's show, including Adrian. He's gonna see all those photos and figure out that I'm in love with him. Well, isn't that what you want, Marinette?
Marinette stops in the middle of the living room where she just enters.
Yeah. But, yeah. Not like this.
No, Marinette walks up the stairs leading into her room. Interior of Adrian's bedroom. Adrian is in front of his screen. He too sees the footage of the photo in Marinette's room. And Plag is up on his shoulder, smiling wildly.
Looky there, another secret admirer.
No, she's not. Marinette's just a friend.
That photo isn't one of your most flattering, is it?
On the screen, Adrian and Marinette comes rushing into her room in a mad panic. Interior, Marinette's bedroom. Marinette runs towards Penny.
What are you guys doing in here? I'm sorry, Marinette. I couldn't find the restroom.
Hey, Marinette, do you want me to sign this poster of me?
No! I just need everyone to leave. And you, stop filming. Penny, do something.
Penny starts herding everyone towards the door.
Okay.
In her haste, Penny steps on a camera cable, and we see that Adrian, the live footage, automatically gets cut off from his screen, and his screen goes blank. The cameraman realizes what has just happened, and Alec turns to Penny.
Hey! You just cut us off the air!
I'm sorry.
Penny goes to pick up the cable, but Marinette tries to hurry her out of the room.
No, please, Penny. Get them out of here first.
Give me that cable, Penny! We're live! Penny doesn't know which order to obey, and at that same moment, Jagged starts to sneeze.
Penny, are you sure that flour was organic? You know, I'm allergic to non-organic flour.
The cable, Penny, the cable! The cable, Penny, the cable! Marinette.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You'll get out of the cable, Penny, the cable!
No, get out of my room first.
Penny, do you have a tissue?
Just then, Bob's head bursts through the hatch leading to Marinette's bedroom.
Do you realize we've got no picture, Penny? What's going on up there?
Penny looks up from one another. She sees Jagged and Bob and Alex and the cameraman and Marinette, and she presses crazy fast on her pen, but...
Penny, you said this gig would be easy as pie.
Just stop! That's enough! Get out of here! All of you, just stop!
Seeing how angry Penny is, nobody says a word. They just obediently go downstairs. Penny remains behind, alone in the room, clutching the pen between her fingers. Interior, Hawkmoth's lair. Hawkmoth feels Penny's negative emotions from his lair.
A devoted assistant losing her cool. Such a fortunate opportunity.
The butterfly comes and lands on the palm of his hand. He closes his hand. We can see the whole special effects. You guys know the part. When he opens it up again, and it flies out in a Kuma.
Fly away, my little Akuma, and evilize her.
The Akuma flies up into the sky of Paris. Marinette's room interior. Penny is still in Marinette's room. The Akuma slips inside her... You guys are good. Hawkmoth speaks to Penny from his lair.
Troublemaker, I am Hawkmoth. You've always been the faithful one, taking care of other people and solving all their problems. Today, you are free of that burden. From now on, you shall be the creator of all their problems.
Sounds like a plan, Hawkmoth.
That's where we stop.
Thank you so much, Shelby. I'll take that script. No, you can't have it. Thank you. We'll take that. And guys, when the panel's over, we want a picture with you three because you were great. Thank you. One more round of applause for them. All right, I saw the card. We have 15 minutes left, you guys. Let's make some amazing announcements. And here's some of our a new brand of Miraculous. Are you going to tell us about that? Jeremy, you're going to tell us about a brand new Miraculous?
Yeah, it's just an adaptation of what the show is right now, and since everybody was so excited to get more content on the brand, we created a new format about the expression through the chibi world of Ladybug.
Oh, the chibi world.
Yes.
So
we've came up with this. It is non-dialogues, it's a non-speaking show.
Okay.
Just comedy slapstick.
Oh.
Cute, kawaii. Kawaii desu ne.
Oh, kawaii desu.
And you will be able to watch it through all the broadcasters, which are partners on the show.
Cool. All right, so can we get a little sample of that?
A little bit.
A little bit.
So cool.
Look at how cute. Who's cuter, Ladybug?
Maybe.
Or Cat Noir? Cat Noir? Clap for Cat Noir. Some people like Cat Noir.
And actually, the designer of these chibi characters is a very talented person who works at Zag. She's part of the studio. She's called Angie Nazca. A lot of people should know her.
She's right here, and Angie, please stand up. Angie Nazca.
And this is all the work coming from the episodes.
It's so adorable.
And I will show you we will show you something to you today, which is kind of a work in progress show, which you shouldn't look at it because you are supposed to watch final content, but I think it's very exciting to look at it. It's an animatic, so it's black and white, storyboards, animated episode, and you can watch one full episode right now.
What? One full episode in animatic form, so it'll look like
no
that.
No music, no sound, no voices, nothing. Or maybe some voices.
Maybe you'll do some voices.
Maybe.
All right, let's roll it. Let's watch this.